Hi, it's Marieta. Thanks so much for tuning in today's video. I want to talk about 3 mistakes to avoid when it comes to applying for E2 visa in 2021. Coming up. Alright guys, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification button, check out my Instagram, and let's get started. In today's video, I want to cover 3 mistakes to avoid, especially when it comes to E2 visa if you are considering to applying in 2021. So let's do it. Mistake number 1 is you talk to wrong expert. So what do I mean by that? When you're applying for E2 visa, especially E2 investor visa, you're starting a business, it's so important that you understand that if you want to get approved and if you really want to build a business that's going to provide a profit and you're going to get a business that is not marginal, you need to also strategically plan how you go about it. And therefore, I highly recommend to work with someone who is focusing mainly on E2 visa cases, someone who is also understanding the business law, understanding the incorporation process, the strategic planning when it comes to E2 visa, because eventually, if for those who want to actually go from E2 to green card, this is a very specific situation. Let me tell you why. E2 visa is basically a visa type that doesn't have a dual intent, meaning it's not like L visa. With L visa, you can upgrade to a green card if you meet all the requirements. With E2 visa, you are actually going to sign affidavit with your application when you are applying at the US Embassy that you plan to return back home once you finish doing business in the United States. So this already shows you that you cannot have dual intent when you are applying for this particular visa. So that being said, there is no direct path to a green card and citizenship from E2 visa. However, there are ways you can take care of this, and therefore it's so important to strategically plan from day one if that is your intention eventually, right? Because there are many people who are actually selling all the properties, they're selling everything back home and moving to US, starting businesses, and many times they don't understand that part of this process is that you need to show that you still have ties to your home country, and if you don't show that you have ties to your home country, you are showing automatically intention to immigrate. So this is a bit of tricky situation. That's why I highly recommend to speak to a person who is expert, especially in E2 visa case, in E2 visa category. And I highly recommend that if you are interested, you can book a call with me. The link is going to be below this video. I do have a free trainings as well if you want to dig deeper, especially when it comes to those requirements for E2 visa. So that's tip number 1. Or mistake number 1, you talk to wrong experts, you talk to wrong attorneys, or you even listen to people who are not even professionals and they are providing information that are not really based on facts or experience. Because of that, you receive conflicting information. Number 2 is that many people, many aspiring E2 visa immigrants, especially E2 visa applicants, are mistaking E2 visa with EB5 green card. E2 is not EB5 green card. It's similar name, right? E2, EB5. EB5 is a green card through investment of 900,000 plus, 900,000 or 1.8 million. And with this green card category, you need to show that not only you have invested, but you also have hired 10 full-time employees who are working for a company, and first you will be issued 2-year conditional green card. Now, there is no requirement when it comes to hiring people with E2 visa application. However, you have to understand that if you eventually want to get extension of your E2 visa, because this is temporary visa, again, issued for a period of time, 2 to 5 years, depending on a country that you're coming from, you have to understand that because of that, it's a high probability they will ask you if you have hired people, usually US citizens, within your company in the United States when you're applying for extension. However, it's not required when you are just applying for E2 visa the first time. So keep in mind that E2 visa, it's a different visa type than EB5, different requirements and different investment amount. So you don't need to actually invest more than what is substantial amount of capital for your particular business. I have worked with business investors who invested from 50,000 to $500,000 and they got approved, because it depends on the business model, depends on that particular model that you are starting, the business you're starting. Every business has different startup costs and you need to understand the requirements. So for those who want to dig deeper, check out that free training below this video. Number 3 is that you don't understand, like I already briefly mentioned it first time, that with E2 visa you still need to show ties to your home country. And if you don't show ties to your home country, they might think that your intention is to immigrate, and because of that your E2 visa will be denied. So it's similar to B visa, where you are actually showing ties to your home country, and if you don't show these ties, that you don't have any ties back home, you don't have intention to return back home after you're done with your business, your E2 visa application might be denied. So keep that in mind and really be prepared before you actually go for that E2 visa interview if you are in your home country. And obviously if you are in the United States and you are changing your status, keep in mind that just because you are changing your status, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have the visa stamp in your passport. And therefore I recommend that you instead actually changing the status in United States, you actually do it through the US consulate in your home country, which is called the consular processing. So you can actually in fact travel back and forth if you need to. There are people who run multinational businesses, they have businesses in different countries, they need this freedom to travel. So if that's you, I highly recommend you do it through the US consular processing. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. And also for those who are interested to talk to me about your case, your E2 visa case, you can book a call with me. Link is below. I have personal experience with E2 visa myself. I have helped many entrepreneurs over the years to get E2 visa approval, and I have helped and coached many entrepreneurs how to start and scale successful, profitable companies in the US. So definitely go ahead and reach out if you are ready to start your process. Otherwise, check out these videos and stay well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.